This week we're once again at the beginning of the book of Shemot and reading about the early life of Moses, who is going to grow up to be the leader of the Jewish people. There's a famous episode where Moses goes out and sees an Egyptian taskmaster beating a Hebrew slave. The language that the Torah uses to describe what happened next is a little bit curious. It says, Vayifen kol v'chol, Moses turned this way and that way, vayar, and he saw, ki ein ish, that there was no man. Vayachet hamitzri, and he struck the Egyptian, vayitmenehu b'chol, and he buried him in the sand. Now clearly this can't be correct. The Egyptian was beating an Israelite, and therefore there must have been at least one other man who witnessed Moses beating the Egyptian. The commentators pick up on this point, and they come up with an elaborate backstory. This Egyptian, they say, is not just an ordinary Egyptian taskmaster. This is an Egyptian taskmaster who has just come from forcing himself on an Israelite woman. They're going to have a child who, in chapter 24 of the book of Leviticus, is going to turn out to be a blasphemer, and he will be stoned to death. So, say the commentators, when it says that Moses saw no man, what it means is that he saw that the Egyptian would have no descendants. But I wonder something different. I wonder if there is also a lesson here about rage. Vayifen kol v'chol, we turn this way and that way, vayar ki ein ish, and we lose our grip on our own personhood when we are angry. Moshe in that moment becomes somebody entirely other. His rage, as we're going to see, is something that is going to pursue him through his life and get him into all sorts of trouble. Perhaps this early incident is here to teach us that when we too become enraged, we are ein ish. Somehow we have become no longer human. That was your Torah in 2.